Alright, so here we are back at the boat, and I've used my system of pulleys in the ceiling to position furniture dollies underneath the boat. So the next thing I'm going to try and do is open this garage door, pull my truck back, and take the boat outside, rotate it around, and get the back in, because I'm trying to get the boat on the trailer. And then I'm going to reposition my eye hooks into the ceiling and see if I can't lift this boat up high enough so that I can get the trailer underneath. So first things first, let's get the boat turned around. Alright, so here you see me taking the 3 eye hooks that are in the ceiling up there by the garage door. And the goal is to move 2 of them amidships right there, and 2 of them in the back, and then use those 4 lifting points to lift the boat up. And you'll kind of see me go up here into the attic space above the garage so that I can find out where the ceiling joists are, so that I can get the eye hooks into the ceiling joists and not just hanging into drywall. So I'll speed this up here. Okay, so this is going to be the setup. I've got the one for the kind of midsection, and I need to do 2 more screw eyes up into the ceiling joists here in the aft section, and get a rope around the boat. I'm going to try and put some towels underneath this rope to make sure that it doesn't damage the finish of the boat. But this is going to be the process. And as I get this rest of this rig in place, we'll bring you back so you can see the lifting of the boat. It's got to go up 2.5 feet. 2.5 feet will be enough to slide the trailer underneath it, and then that should all work out fine. So, bring you back in a second. Okay, so I got all 4 eyelets drilled into the ceiling, and I got the 2 come-alongs, and just to protect the paint, I've got this drop cloth here, and I've got a towel on the other side. So the goal is to lift this thing up. And this come along works pretty well. It's only a couple years old. But this come along here, I inherited somehow. And the spring to lock in the ratcheting is not that great, but it still works. So I just got to go slow and careful, and that's what I want to do anyway. So let me get you in the stand, and we'll see this process. Well, that's not going completely to plan. I maxed out on that back one, mainly because the rope stretches a lot. And it's also, the rope is not slipping, so it's kind of lifting up one side. So I've got it successfully off the ground, but not the 2.5 feet that I need to get the trailer underneath. Now I still have one of the bunks from the construction, so I think I'm going to go outside, grab that. We'll get that underneath, and then I can re-rig this come along here so that we can get a little bit higher. So let me do that. Okay, so here's the new plan. I've got this come along here, and I switched out ropes to a non-stretching climbing rope. And then I've got the other come along here. So it's just a matter of ratcheting these up. And then just for safety, I've got my construction ramp here to keep the boat from falling. We're getting a little bit more altitude, as you can see here. I've got to get 2.5 feet. I'm going to try and lift the back by hand with help from my neighbors. I can lift the boat by myself, but I can't tighten the rope while I do it. So I'm going to have to get some help. And that's 2 feet there. I need to go out and measure the trailer. That's 2.5. So let me measure the trailer, see exactly how much we gotta go up, because I don't want to go up more than we don't have to. Okay, so I just went out and measured that trailer. It's 2'2", maybe 2'3". So I think I need to try and lift in the back a little bit. And I'm going to do that off camera so you don't see my depth. Anyway, we'll see. Okay, so we're on iteration like number 4, and I've got a strap underneath in front here, and then I'm moving the come-alongs to the back, and I need to move one to the back. And of course, my garage is so messy, I got to climb over some stuff, so I wasn't able to lift it up safely, so. Okay, I finally got this to where I knew it was going to work. And my neighbor came to help me, which I appreciated, and got the back high enough so that we could get the midsection here up high enough so that we would get the boat under, get the trailer under the boat. Yeah, I'm tired from doing this. This took like 3 hours this morning to do this whole thing, maybe 4. Anyway, this final push to get the thing worked. So I'm going to speed this up a little bit. We had to move the bunks, which you'll see. And so there was a little bit of finagling even in this process. And then we finally got the boat moved over to the industrial area. I got a picture of it at the end. So let's speed this up. Okay, here's me using that trailer valet with the drill attachment. It takes me a couple tries with the drill attachment, but we finally start to get this trailer moving. It moves really well here on the concrete of the driveway, but once you get in the grass, it wasn't as great. And I turned it the wrong direction. I should have turned it the other direction because I wanted to get the back end there between the houses, and I had to do this huge maneuver. So let's go where you'll see the boat going backing in on the left-hand side of the screen. Right. So you'll see the boat going there on the side of the screen, and remember, I only have like 1.5 inch clearance total on the widest part of the boat to get it into the gate here back into the side of the yard. Anyway, I'm in a homeowner association, and they don't let you have your boat visible from the street, so I gotta tuck it back here in this area. Anyway, it's a nice empty garage right there. Got a boat on the side, and give you a shot of the boat in the industrial area. So here we are in the industrial area with the cover on the boat, And there's still plenty of things to do, electrical, but those all are going to be in the next video. Thanks.